YouTube. YouTube. So here we go. It is July 17th, almost midnight, and I am about to do what pretty much thousands of other people are getting ready to do, which is stay up most of the night, even though we know these items aren't going to drop until around anywhere between 5 and 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But the excitement is there. Listen, if you watch my videos and you've been listening to what I've been saying all year long about my videos, I always say this phrase, I say this motto. I'm going to get close to the mic. When Home Depot drops, everything stops. And they just proved that today with the videos, the commercials, the news broadcasts of what is getting ready to happen this Halloween season. And I'm telling you, I don't know if you've seen it this morning, but you had Shaq on a news station actually help advertise Home Depot's items. Like this is let me tell you something before I even get into the videos. And I know there's thousands of other people out there on YouTube that are getting ready to post these videos. You probably already seen them. I'm a working man. I didn't have time today to do it, right? So I'm very late to the game. But these are for my fans and my subscribers who subscribe to me. I'm going to talk about my opinion on them, and I'm just blown away. I'm blown away. And I was super surprised when Chucky popped up. I'm an 80s baby. So when I saw that Chucky pop up, I'm just like, more money. I actually have had to start selling items that I did not want to sell. So for example, Embers from Party City, I just had to let go. I had to let go of the skeletons with the coffin. I might even have to let go of the Kraken. I might have to let go of some more items or some more things that I bought recently that, you get that initial excitement. So you go out and buy all of these things until Home Depot drops their stuff. And then everything just changes. Listen, there's going to be a lot of returns. There's going to be a lot of returns going on between now and next month or so. Home Depot changes the game. And what's crazy about this whole situation is Spirit Halloween, Party City, At Home, Lowe's, even Halloween costumes drop their stuff. No one can compete to what Home Depot has done. And it's not just this year. It's been going on for a few years now. I'm talking about you can't even say step their game up. They have been running the show. Right now, out of every single thing that they have listed, I would buy pretty much every single thing that they had. And usually it's not like that. Usually I'll have like 5, 4, maybe even 6 things that I want. This year it was just like, oh my God. I want it all. I want every single thing except for the couple of the clowns. But other than that, even the clown stack I like. I mean, and I'm not even in the clowns, but it's crazy. But anyway, listen, man. I had to look for a part-time job or something. I mean, this is insane. This is insane. And I really wish Home Depot would just drop their stuff first. And then we wouldn't even have to worry about all of this other stuff. But not only do they drop quality, dope stuff, the prices are reasonable. When you look at how these prices are, and then you look at other prices, these extreme high prices at these other stores, it's insane. It's insane. It really makes me don't even want to shop at those stores because they're really trying to get over on us. They're really trying to get over on us. Now, that's a whole nother topic. Anyway, let's go into the videos. But I'm going to tell you, first one on my list, 12-foot giant size animated levitating Reaper. This guy is awesome. This guy is awesome. Was always on my first of the list when I first saw the initial photos. Let's just jump right into the video. Yeah, because we already know this guy.
Mortals, bear witness. This Halloween, he will reap what he sows. Hovering high above the ground, the 12-foot animated levitating reaper surveys his earthly hunting ground, seeking fresh souls and bringing death from above. You are merely ants in my game of death and destruction. Enormous hands clutch an even bigger scythe and staff, while tattered black robes conceal this grim ghoul. Against the dark of night, this floating phantom emanates an array of colors. Let them cycle with time, or select your scare with the hue most horrifying. Catch his ageless, lifeless eye, and the 12-foot animated hovering reaper will tell you your fate. His head and jaw coming to life with realistic motion as he speaks. You may attempt to flee, but the darkness shall swallow you whole. This fright night, it's not the chill autumn air that cuts deepest. The 12-foot animated levitating reaper, only at the Home Depot.
Gotta get him. Gotta get him. And I'm gonna be honest, mainly it is because he's 12-foot. It's not even about the colors changing. It's just having certain items that size changes the game in a lot of ways. But what I'm hoping is that this particular one isn't the same type of setup as the Witch. I got a feeling it's going to be that way, but it doesn't matter. You got to get this guy. The effect that he's floating or levitating and just that scythe, it's crazy. This guy looks really, really well, and I'm sure with the right lighting, it's going to even look better. He's dope. He's dope. All right, moving on. Let's get to the Skelly Dog. Listen, I'm not even going to show this video. I think it's a cool idea. I remember I said this in my initial video. Home Depot's marketing team is awesome because you got to imagine how many dog and pet owners out there. If they do this type of concept every single year with different animals, they'll never miss. You got to think about how many dog fanatics there are out there, how many cat fanatics, how many reptile fanatics. Just continue to make stuff like this each year with different animals. You'll never go wrong. Like, there's always going to be a market for it. It is what it is. I've heard there's been a lot of problems with this guy, though, from the eyes not working, from certain parts not piecing together, from, a lot of the electrical issues. So I don't know if the quality control has gotten better or not. It is what it is. It is cool, but something that I'm not going to buy. But of course, I do think he's cool. All right, Animated Frankenstein. We can check him out, and we'll talk about it after the video.
A living being! Nice created life!
It's alive! But will you be so lucky? Better keep your distance from the 7-foot animated Frankenstein's monster. This not-so-gentle giant has broken out of the doctor's lab, and he's hell-bent on terrorizing the town one stiff step at a time.
Look out! Tie him up quickly!
Under the glow of the moon, his frightening face radiates with blue LED light. Catch his blinking, motion-activated eyes, and the chase is on! His arms moving up and down, reaching for the nearest bone to break. From big bolts to even bigger boots, this living legend looms larger than life in a navy blue suit. It's a sight to behold, one that puts the mad back into mad science, And if he gets a grip on you, it may just be your last. The 7-foot animated Frankenstein's monster. Only at the Home
I
Depot.
love that guy's voice, that narrator. But let me say this about this guy. I know he released halfway to Halloween. You got to get this guy. You got to get this guy. I don't care what anyone says. The quality and the realism of his movements and eyes are better in person, even than in this video. He's awesome. Like, he is really, really cool. If you don't have him yet, get him. I know his box is going to look different. He's going to have the licensed box compared to us who got it during the halfway to Halloween in a regular standard brown box with no label. But it's all good. Still, if you can get your hands on this guy, get it. I think he's going to be a classic. And if he ever breaks or messes up, he's still going to be a great static prop. The pictures in the beginning that never did this guy justice. You got to see him in person. He is awesome. All right, moving on. This one we've already seen. I mean, it came out halfway to Halloween too. If this is my advice on this guy, if you don't have Inferno Pumpkin, I do recommend buying this guy. I think the Inferno Pumpkin will be back. I personally like the Inferno Pumpkin better. I like the pumpkin head more than this type of design of the head that they have here, but he's still not bad. I don't think he's not good at all. I would definitely get him if I couldn't get the pumpkin, Inferno Pumpkin, but this guy is still cool. So I really don't think I need to do a demo on this one. This one's been out for a while. The halfway to Halloween, video has been out for a while. So it is what it is. But he is cool. All right, this is my guy. I gotta pick this one up for sure. But hold on, is this the actual? Wait a minute. Which video is this? I only see one video. I don't know if this is it. This is the assemble video. So maybe they don't have the video of this one. But the cool thing about this one, I thought there was a video on this one, but maybe not. The cool thing about this guy is actually he has a base to be seated and he has a base to stand. I mean, he can stand up like a regular skeleton. $150 is not bad just for his design and clothes and the hat, and the liquor and the cigar and the cards with the rings on the finger. Like, this dude is just cool, period. Definitely goes together with Dean. Definitely going to have him sitting down at the table. He is a must-have. Right now, my must-haves definitely consist of him that I've shown so far, the Levitating Reaper, and also this guy. 8.5 foot animated LED night Dillian. You already know. Like, you know what this one is.
Come closer, weary traveler. Lost are we? Saddle up with Ireland's own nogginless nightmare. The 8.5-foot Night Dullahan. In the crow-black night, his red LED eyes smolder like two hot coals. His menacing mouth and exposed chest radiate with rage. Rearing in excitement, this massive mare has glowing red eyes that give a ghoulish glow. Be the unfortunate one who captures their attention, and the two come alive. The horse's head moves up and down as its rider's arm swings wide. Head in hand, the horseman's jaw begins to move as he delivers one of 6 thrilling threats. I'll give you a running start. I do enjoy the chase and earning my trophies. Time's up. Here I come. If you're looking for a Halloween ride or die, you found it. The 8.5-foot Night Dullahan. Only at the Home Depot.
Okay. Definitely one that I think the majority of us want and are going to try to get our hands on. Here's the thing about this one. This is going to sell out. And I know it's one of the most expensive ones. I think it's almost $400. but besides Jack Skeleton. But this thing is cool. This thing is really, really cool. I don't really know what theme I would want to have with this as of yet. But this is the one that even if you just sit on it for a year or two, you're going to think of something to use this for. And I think it's always going to be in demand later on when people can't get it. So it's one that I'm going to collect and kind of sit on and then see whether or not, I can use it later on. But I think if you don't get him now, he's going to be harder to get later on, and people are going to be asking ridiculous prices for it. But even used, I think you can at least get your money back if you decide to sell this guy. So I think he's one to definitely try to get. If he's on your list, he's going to be popular and he's going to sell out for sure. Next up, was not expecting this guy to be this good. The 7-foot animated Captain Cuts. This guy is cool. Really, really cool.
Here be another scallywag to join me crew. Step in line and hop to, or I'll cut ye down and swamp the deck with your entrails.
Yo-ho and a bucket of blood. All aboard the ship of the 7-foot animated Captain Cuts. Brandishing a crooked silver hook, and the long sharp cutlass for which he's named. This seafaring swashbuckler has quite an edge. Like any buccaneer worth his weight in gold, he's befriended by a beautiful bird perched on his shoulder. His twisted gray beard is as long as a day on the stormy seas. And his weathered blue overcoat is splattered with the consequences of raids gone right and wrong. Awaken this Davy Jones and watch as his heavy-lidded, rum-soaked eyes move. He blinks lazily, looking from side to side as he tilts about, finding his sea legs and threatening to turn any scurvy dog that dares cross him into shark bait.
If ye ain't partial to honest pillaging, ye pop scoundrel, then ye can walk the plank.
Dead men tell no tales, so shape up before you ship out.
Don't be jumping ship now, landlubber. We be setting sail for distant ports unknown.
The 7-foot animated Captain Cuts. Only at the Home Depot.
That guy is cool. I'm not really even into pirates like that, but the detail and the animation, and I believe it has servo motors as well. This guy is really well done. Now, this is one that I actually want to see hopefully go on sale. I know why Home Depot probably threw this in. I think, because Lowe's is doing a completely sea or water themed, ocean themed prop setup this year, I think they wanted to add something in for those who are already starting early to get those things, to say, hey, we got something too. And why not? This is one of the coolest, realistic, most awesome pirates I've ever seen, lifelike. Of course, there's always something to complain about. I don't understand this theme of putting these spots all over everyone's clothing. I mean, it's on Frankenstein's clothing. It's on, a lot of the Spirit Halloween. I mean, it's just, I don't know what's going on with that. It doesn't need to be on every single animatronic or every single prop. These splotches or whatever they're supposed to be, I guess it's supposed to be blood. It just doesn't need to be there. Like, especially on the hat. Like, why is all of this on the hat? It's just, I don't know. Sometimes I think they just overthink things. Should have just made it a little bit more simpler. But this guy's awesome. I want him, but he's one where I'm hoping that he'll drop and go on sale later on. Excuse me. What else do we have here? We did Inferno. For whatever reason, which one was this one? Was this? Okay. See, what's happening right now is Home Depot is actually not. Some of their links are not working. Like it's changing. Like right now, how I just showed all these links, a lot of it is no longer pulling up anymore when I try to access it. So it's just some stuff going on. But let me do this. Let me Google Home Depot 2024. Yeah, Halloween releases. Let me go to the actual Home Depot page, because they do have a lot of the items up there. The 12-foot skeleton, of course, is back, but they have one with servo now, and that one is really cool. It's $380. It's $80 more than the original, but I would be interested in it, but it's just too much other stuff that I want right now. We talked about the 7-foot skeleton dog. We talked about the levitating reaper. We talked about the knight. We talked about Frankenstein, Chucky. Listen, man, I can't click on him, but here he goes. I wish I had the video for him. I can't pull it up. It's not working right now. I know you probably already seen it on other people's channels. But this thing right here, you're not going to get more realistic than this Chucky. Even if I don't use them this year, what I'm trying to do is collect a 80s themed horror collection of animatronics. Of course, to me, the Leatherface from Party City last year is top of the line. You're not going to get a better Leatherface than that for the price. This Chucky is definitely one. Now I'm just waiting on the next great quality Jason and Freddy. When I get those two, I'll be pretty much, and Michael Myers. And it's always so hit and miss with him. But right now, I personally just don't feel like no one has made any of those three that have really just taken the cake. But now with the new technology and the servo motors, Home Depot, I'm hoping you're listening, and I hope you do it. I hope you do it. Man, Freddie, Jason, and Michael from Home Depot would be awesome in this day and time. So definitely got to get this Chucky. His movement is insane. I mean, the realism looks crazy. Talked about Captain Cuts. This guy, the werewolf popped out of nowhere. Not the werewolf. It's the animated Fear Valley wolf is what they call it. I like him. But he's, I believe, 200. I don't see 200 in this guy. I saw the video and the motion of him. He is pretty cool. When he snarls, his teeth actually... I don't know why the camera just did that. But when he snarls, the gums of his teeth pop up, which I think is really interesting as well. But yeah, he's cool. He looks good. I like the rotting flesh design of him. But he's the one I'm hoping that'll go on sale too. See, what I'm trying to hope or predict is that a lot of these guys will end up we're spending so much money on the ones we really want that these will kind of be on the side, and then hopefully they'll drop to 50% off. So we'll see how that one goes. What else do we have? The 7-foot animated Victorian vampire. Yes, I definitely want this guy. But he's another one that I'm having to wait to go on sale. He's only 200, and people have talked so bad about this guy. And I would go into people's comments and be like, y'all just don't see the vision. He needs some enhancements and touches that I'll do with him, but I'm not going to give that stuff away. But he's going to be awesome after I finish with him. Definitely going to pick him up. Hopefully he'll get to 50% off, but I got to have him in the collection as well. And then of course, Murdering Maple. I got to get this guy. I always wanted the Distortions Unlimited tree. But, their prices have just gotten so insane. And I think when that tree first dropped, I believe it was like $695. Now that thing is like almost $1,000 for some reason. And I can't see paying that for that tree. But this one right here for $250 would definitely do just as well. So got to get this one. He is awesome. And how tall is he again? He's 9 foot. So yeah, he's definitely one that I got to get. If you don't know, Darth Vader is supposed to be returning as well, and the new Stormtrooper. Now, no one's really talking about these two. No one is really talking about these guys. But when I did my video of Darth Vader on my Halloween channel, it got more views than any other video that I have. I think I got about 40,000 views on this guy. But what happened is I tapped into the Star Wars fans. And that's great because I wanted to bring, because a lot of them just don't understand. Like, a lot of them were super confused as to why is Home Depot selling Star Wars stuff and why are they selling a Darth Vader animatronic? They didn't understand the connection of Home Depot and Halloween. So I had to put myself in their mindset because I'm a Star Wars fanatic. Of course, there's definitely more diehard fans than I am, but I definitely love Star Wars. But I had to explain to them, a lot of them who just did not understand what was going on. So there are going to be Star Wars fans checking for this thing tomorrow. And Darth Vader, I put money on it. That guy's going to sell out. The Stormtrooper probably will as well. I'm looking for him. I'm hoping he drops on the site tomorrow because that's going to be more money. But I got to get the Stormtrooper to go with him and Yoda. And next year, Home Depot drops C-3PO or R2-D2. Man, yeah, we're rolling. We're rolling Home Depot. All right, guys. I've been talking about Home Depot for a while now. This is nothing new. This is the day that I've been waiting on. I know what they did. They Home Depot is showing them like, listen, you guys drop your stuff and we're saving the best for last. I'm not mad at it. You're putting things in perspective. And for anyone who may watch this video who works for Home Depot or who's part of that team, you guys are doing an awesome job. Kudos to you. But more kudos to you for not only putting out awesome, creative, fresh ideas, innovative products, but you're putting it at a price tag that's so reasonable. For all of this stuff, there's really nothing that I can see that's just like, there's no, I just don't understand why that's priced at that amount for the technology that you have in them. Now, other shops and stores, I can tell you right now which ones don't deserve to have those price tags. You guys are doing awesome. Don't change. Please don't change. Don't change that formula or that model. Because once you do that, then I guarantee you, us Halloween fanatics are going to realize that, and I guarantee we're going to back off. So keep doing what you're doing. Don't get greedy. Don't get lazy. Don't do that. Like, please keep doing what you're doing. Like, that's important. Like, I will support you 100% every year. The majority of my Halloween money will go to Home Depot as long as you keep this formula up. And I appreciate it. Keep going with the customer service. Please don't falter on that. Yes, a lot of my colleagues and friends in this arena of Halloween can be a little obnoxious, but please keep the customer service being great as well. Please keep supporting us. Please keep working with us when we get things that are defective or things or boxes damaged and things of that nature. Because I've had a rough year last year with Home Depot items being delivered. But you guys have always been great customer service wise. Please keep that up as well. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Hey, I know you guys are going to be up late tonight. Let's do it. Tomorrow's the day. We'll see how this goes. I hope you get what you want. Get what you want, put it in your cart, and check out immediately. If you're on the fence about stuff, just put it to the side. Get what you want tomorrow first. Because yes, some of the stuff will be in stores, but there's no guarantee you're going to be able to get it because there's going to be a lot of people in there hunting. Because a lot of people are going to be asleep tomorrow and miss this drop. And so those are going to be ones anxious to be in line at a store trying to grab it. So do what you can, guys. All right, I'll check you on the next video. You guys take care. Peace.